Yes, boys, kids, I'm back with another Dokkan battle video, and AGL Tapion has gotten his EZA, and people have tried it out. We've seen all the showcases, the Truth's done one, many others have, and we've seen all the details about it. And I'm here to give you my thoughts on this whole EZA thing going on with him. And before I do get into this though, if you do like Dokkan content, I do need to ask you boys to hit that subscribe button because, we do all kinds of Dokkan content and more, so definitely do hit that up. But anyways, let's get into the video. So there's some things that is okay with this and there's something that really annoyed me. Some things that actually really annoyed me. I'm going to go over both of those. So first of all, let's look at the leader skill. The leader skill is the main thing that annoys me because he goes from giant form category, key plus 3 HP attack and defense 150%, and also increasing the numbers of giant forms plus 1, to the exact same but just 160% instead of 150%. Now this is the worst thing about this unit because let's have a look at the giant form category just for a split second. Let's just have a look at the team. So I'm just going to pick some giant forms out of here. Just, some ones that some people usually use. We've got, they love extreme AGLs, goddamn. But like, there's the Great Ape Turlers. People like using it, in terms of giant ape forms. Metal Cooler also is one of the good ones. Baby, of course, is one of the best ones there is. Now, what all of these units have problems with is not Baby, but for these two and for like all the other real giant forms right here, nearly every single one of them, is when you transform into your giant apes, you have to hit 6 orbs to super attack. 6 orbs. Now, that is a lot of orbs. Not many people are lucky enough to see super attacks with the giant forms, I'm not gonna lie. Baby's different because once you transform, you do get key plus 1 per key sphere, so it becomes 3 instead of 6. So Baby is the exception, but other than that, they struggle a lot. So when I heard that this boy was getting an EZA, the only thing I wanted him to do was give key plus 4 in the leader skill. If he gave key plus 4, that would have fixed not everything, but that would have at least made Giants runnable. Because at the moment, Giants is like one of the worst teams to run, in my opinion. I'm not on about, in terms of like clearing events, because they can clear events. They're just the most boring team because you get a transformation and 90% of that transformation is you just doing slaps, like no super attack. So, and the fact that they don't link up together as well, that's a whole different point I'm about to get into. But let's see what else this boy does. So his super attack has changed as well. Instead of just lowering attack, he lowers attack and defense. This may come through maybe SBR. I know people have done the AGL and the Tech Tapions together. That could be a bit of help. Now this is a bit weird. So he's gone from having 50% damage reduction, attack 150%, and defense 50%, and HP is under 50%. And he's got his Giant Awakening. Now instead, attack and defense 120% baseline. And reduces damage by 50% plus an additional attack 80% when HP is 50% or less. Okay, so they just made him kind of like a solid unit, like mid, bit of defense, quite a lot of defense actually, reducing damage by 50%. That's pretty good. Do you have to be all like, yeah, so this is okay. Like, he's an okay unit. I'm not going to say he's a bad unit. And then I'm guessing that Hirudegarn actually does something different for once. Thank God. Lowers defense. That's it. That's it. All he does is lower defense. They didn't really give him anything. That is kind of a shame. Like, he could have had key plus 1 and everything. He could have had the baby treatment, because this is what makes giant form baby so cool. Because whenever you get your don't know what I clicked on there. But whenever you get the giant form baby, this whole key +1 per key sphere is actually incredible. Look at those categories as well. You know, people don't talk about that as much, but man's drowning in the categories. But this, look, this does nothing. You already take no damage, so that doesn't help at all. That is annoying. That is actually annoying. And then, yeah, that's legit it. Like, his links are okay. My problem with it, like, he's a good EZA. Like, it actually does help him out, but it feels like it's so misplaced because as the giant form leader, or the giant leader, he should have been built towards that team. As in, like, he should have been key +4. And he should have had maybe a support passive on his leader skill for giants. Like maybe a key +2 attack and defense 30% for all giant form. Something like that may have helped. The fact that they built him like this is like it's a more of a buff towards Resurrected Warriors SBR, movie bosses SBR, movie hero, like that type of thing, instead of being focused on the actual giant form team. I don't really have too much of a problem that much with it because, you know, giant forms aren't that much of a good team. I've even told people they can't even request it on stream because it's just such a boring team for me. But I honestly thought they were about to give it a bit of quick fixes. Now, maybe they're thinking of a new giant in the future, maybe a new giant's leader. I mean, they need really big overhauling. I mean, we have so much broken things in the game now. Like, you know, if you have a look at the revival mechanics, the latest LRs. Honestly, I wouldn't be bothered if they'd actually let the giants link up with each other. Like, or something to make them a bit stronger. I mean, I've seen Hirudaghan. I think after EZA, he's seen like, what, 1.8 milli? That's just not even worth it. That's not even worth it. But that is the EZA. I mean, it's nice for what he does, but just not in the right places, I think. But that is my thoughts anyways. Let me know what you think of the AGL Tapion EZA, and hopefully we get like a standalone Hirudaghan maybe coming soon if they're going to throw this out of nowhere. I mean, this came out of nowhere, so movie 13 stuff on the way. Maybe an LR Super Saiyan 3 EZA, we don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is Kizan bouncing out. Don't forget that subscribe button. And I'll catch you on the next video in a bit, dudes, and have a good one.